Alrighty, so for this portion of the test, we're looking at angle relationships specifically in triangles. So the important thing to remember here about these first two problems is interior angles of triangles add up to 180 degrees. So basically, all we need to do is add up all of the angles inside of the triangle and set them equal to 180. So for example, 2x plus 3, that's angle A, plus 7x minus 5, angle B, plus 6x minus 13, all of that is equal to 180. And my calculator's in the way. There we go. All of that is equal to 180. So all I need to do is combine like terms. So for my x's, I have 2x and 7x and 6x for a total of 15x. And then I have 3 minus 5 minus 13, which adds up to a total of negative 15x. Or not negative 15x, just negative 15. Right? And then I can solve this like normal. Add 15 to both sides. So I get 15x equals 195. If I divide both sides by 15, let's see, 195 divided by 15, I get 13. So x is equal to 13. And that's it for that one. Let's do the same thing over here. So angle A is 3x plus angle B, which is also 3x, plus angle C, which is 2x minus 18. All of that together is equal to 180 degrees. And this calculator is always in the way. Here we go. All right, so I can combine like terms. For my x's, I have 3x and 2x, which is a total of 8x. And then for constants, I just have this negative 18 that's going to come down here. All right, so we're going to add 18 to both sides. 180 plus 18 is 198. If I divide both sides by 8, x equals, divide by 8, x equals 24.75. All right, so that's for the interior angles of triangles. They always add up to 180. Interior specifically, though, okay, which hopefully you'll remember means inside of the triangle. So everything inside adds up to 180. Let's take a look at the exterior ones now. So you've got a couple of ways to play the exterior angles. So exterior angles. Okay, that's exterior meaning the outside angle of a triangle. So two ways to play this here. You could remember that the exterior is equal to the two remote interior angles. So in this case, we could say that y is equal to 40 plus 60, which is 100. The other way to play it is that you know that the interior angles of a triangle add up to 180. So we could say 40 plus 60 plus x is 180. 40 plus 60 is 100. If we subtract 100 from both sides, we know that x is 80. And if we know that x is 80, then remember a straight line makes 180 degrees. So we can say x plus y is 180. So that means 80 plus y is 180. So if I subtract 80 from both sides, then I know that x has to be 100. So you can either use the exterior angles theorem right here, or you could just use your knowledge about interior angles of a triangle to figure out what the x value is, and then use your knowledge of the sorry, the supplementary angles, the straight line angles making 180 degrees. So again, multiple ways to go on this one. For question B or D, sorry, question D, similar tactic here. This time we probably cannot start with the interior angles. We kind of have to start with the knowledge that, okay, these two angles put together, x plus 110, those are going to be 180 degrees because of that straight line. So if I subtract 110 from both sides, excuse my dog, then we get 70. So we know x is 70. And once we know that x is 70, then we can use our interior angles here. So 70 plus 75 plus y adds up to 180. 70 plus 75 is 145. Subtract 145 from both sides. Then y has to be 35. Okay. You could use your exterior angles theorem to say, okay, so the outside angle is equal to the two remote interior ones. So I could say 110 is equal to 75 plus y, and use that to figure. You could use that to figure out y. There's always kind of two ways to go here. So as long as you're using your knowledge about the interior of triangles, adding up to 180, and hopefully you may be remembering that bit about exterior angles. But if you don't, at the very least, you need to remember that two angles in a straight line add up to 180 degrees.